Hi, welcome to Scrapping with Lois. Last month I said I was going to be in Mexico and I would not have my photos or access to any of the tools that was using in that description of how I was going to work on my backlog. So I thought of another subject that I would like to share with you today, and it is the compress utility that I am using for compressing pictures that I'm sending to family back home. So in just a second, I'm going to show you that. I did a little research on the apps available for the iPad and the iPhone for compressing photos, and I decided to go with Compress utility or app, whichever you want to call it. Now, there are other apps out there for the Apple products, and there are apps out there for your Android devices as well. Just do your research and see which one works the best for you. Up here in the corner is going to give us options that we can set for our utility. And I have it set to save the photos to original album, already selected. And then these are just their other apps down there that they have, this company has available. And they have a help support, rate this app, tell a friend, which is pretty common in most of your apps. So it looks like the one you're really going to be interested in if you're using this type of a utility or app, whichever you want to call it. I come from the old Windows world where things were utilities and apps. Just select whether or not you want that saved to the original, and you're pretty much ready to go. So we're going to go back to that previous screen, and it's allowing us to select the photo or photos that we want to compress. I'm going to go out to my All Photos library, and I'm going to select this one because I like the lighting better on this photo right here. So we're going to, this one over here I want to get rid of, but this is the one we're going to use, this one that says it's 2 meg. And in this view, it is showing me the size of all the photos. So you wouldn't want to send too many 2 meg size photos in one email message. So I've selected the one photo, and then we'll go up here in the corner and click Next. And for one photo, this is going to go very quickly. It tells us that our photo quality is good, and it shows the dimensions. The pixels are 2419 by 3226, which is going to be quite large. The number of pixels determines the quality of your photo. The larger number of the pixels, the better quality the photo, which is the good reason you might want to keep your original if you intend to have it printed, because the quality of a compressed photo is not going to be as good because there aren't as many pixels present. And it would most likely, if you were using an upload service to print your photos, they might recommend a 2x3 size when you might want a 4x6 size photo. So we've got our photo selected. We just click on compress. Right now it's 2 meg. That went very quickly. And it says one photo was compressed and saved to your library. And down here, we don't want to delete the original. We want to keep it because we might want to have it printed. So select keep one original. And now we're done with that. We can close the utility. Now I'm going to bring up the photo library. We're back at the home screen. I'm selecting the photo library, and we'll go down here to the first photo. This is the uncompressed photo, and we can tell that by selecting the information, and it shows that it is the 2.2 meg version, and the one next to it is the one we just compressed. And it's been considerably reduced. It's well under a meg. It's 708 kilobyte now. which does make a difference if you're sending a lot of photos. I don't know if you can tell, but there is you can see a slight difference. You can see it on the screen. You would see more of a difference in the two photos if you were to have them printed rather than seeing it on the screen. So now that and you have the option of saving this off. What I did with mine was I created another album in my photos, and I named it RH Compressed for Texting, so I could keep those separate up without having to look at the information every time. I called it RH Compressed for Texting, and all the photos that so far that I have compressed, I put in here before so I know I'm grabbing the right one when I send it to someone. I haven't moved that one over here yet. I could go back and move that one very easily. Let's see. Sometimes my brain thinks faster than my finger. Went the wrong way. So this is the one we just compressed. We know that because it says it's compressed. And now we are going to add it to the album. And I'm using RH, Royal Hacienda, compressed for texting. So there it went. And if we were to go back over there, I find it a little easier to do it that way. And we go back over here to albums. RH compressed for texting. And there is our compressed photo in the compressed. So I hope that's a helpful little tip if you are on vacation and you're sending a lot of photos back to fans and friends and family, that will come in handy for you. It's especially nice if you're not on a Wi-Fi and you're using your plan or your reception's not that great. It won't take that long. Otherwise, it takes a long time to upload files of a larger size. So I hope this has been a helpful little tip, and most likely May will be some other type of a tip because I won't be getting back in time to do a video for the second Thursday of May. So July will be back to a normal type of scrapbooking topic. Thank you very much for watching today. And if you have any questions, just leave them for me. And I will do my best to respond in a timely fashion. And if you would like to look at any of the products that I recommend for a scrapbooker in your life, I have those on a link to my Amazon favorites. And I just have them linked to Amazon. I don't get anything for it. I just do this to make people aware of what has worked for me. So if you go out and look for it on your own, that's fine. It's perfectly fine, whichever way you do it. Thank you so much, and I do appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.